Uh, Hello everyone. I hope you're all keeping well. Um, yeah, this is just a fairly quick. I'll try and keep this video as short as I possibly can. Um, yeah, for those of you who have seen my videos before, and if you haven't, then please check out. Check out my channel, and you can subscribe to it if you wish. Um, and if you do check out my channel, then you'll see that I've done a video before. I've done I've done two videos. One of them is spot the ankle, and the other one I did, which was a long time before that, was also about my ankle. You see, I sprained my ankle twice in the past. April 2010, and I think maybe late March or 2011 again. So anyway, I went after the second sprain. I went to a physiotherapist. I had about like 6 sessions with her, and went to her for about 6 weeks, and then I because I tell you, after my second ankle sprain, I was in a pretty bad way. I nearly couldn't bear to walk. My leg was so stiff, my whole leg was so stiff, that I had to I had to almost depend on a crutch to bear weight on when walking. So anyway, this was after my second ankle sprain, and then I went through that for a good while, and then I decided that enough is enough. I'm going to a physiotherapist. So I went to a physiotherapist, and I have to say that I've even after my first session, after my first day I went to the physiotherapist, I felt a dramatic improvement. I walked out there virtually. I virtually walked out there a new man. I felt like I had a new leg, or a new foot, whatever. And because when I walked into that physiotherapist the first day, I was literally dragging my leg. So anyway, I had about 6 sessions with that physiotherapist, and then you see, I was born with a learning disability. I even participated in the Special Olympics in 2003 for basketball. This is not the 2003 Special Olympics medal that I got. I have that somewhere else. I'd have to root it out. I have it hidden away somewhere. So but this is another medal I got for competing in basketball for other Special Olympics games, So anyway, yeah, I do play. I used to play basketball from time to time, but since I got this problem with my ankle, I had to stop. I had to stop playing. So I had no choice, and I felt sorry that I had to stop playing. So but anyway, so sorry about this. But anyway, I had about 6 sessions with this physiotherapist, and I felt the sessions good. And then you see, because I have a learning disability, I'm on a medical card. So then it was suggested to me that instead of paying to have physiotherapy once a week, why not go to a physiotherapist that actually works with people who have medical cards. So I decided to do that, so I did that, and also I did that for maybe, I don't know, I did that for a few months anyway, and now I'd be the first to admit that that I wasn't great of sticking to the schedule of doing my physio exercises here at home. There were some days like where I just wouldn't feel like doing them, where I just couldn't nearly get myself motivated to do them. Other days then I could do them, and when I did them, I did them pretty much. I did them pretty much easily. So, and but as I said, I could have. There was times where I could have stuck to the schedule better, and like one of the exercises I was doing like was balancing on one foot, balancing on one foot for 10 seconds, and that was quite hard. Then when I got better at that, I was supposed to do it with my eyes closed, and I tried it once, and oh my goodness, I couldn't believe my head felt, when I was trying to balance on one foot with my eyes closed, my head felt like it was going all over the place, and I never really got myself into doing it. So I don't know, maybe I'm right or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but maybe if I did stick to the schedule a bit better and do the exercises like that, maybe my ankle would be a lot better than it is today. Now, having said that, it has been fine. Now I tell you, my mistake there. I discovered this sports clinic. It's only about an hour away from me, and they specialise in people that have picked up injuries, like whether from sports or other activities, like, and they do all sorts of like hip replacements and knee replacements, etc. Anyway, when I discovered about this clinic, I decided to go and have an MRI scan there, and see a man there that who is a doctor and also a surgeon. So anyway, I went to him, and the first day I went to him, I only had to go to him the once, and then he looked at me, he examined my ankle, and he said what I'm going to do is, he said, I'm going to order an MRI scan for you, and a steroid injection after that. So he arranged all that for me, and I had to come back. I had to wait a few weeks. Before to get that done. So that was grand, that was fine, and got all that done, and I was a bit nervous about going to get it done, because I'm a bit nervous about about injections in general. Like, I don't really like them. I get a bit lightheaded if I'm not lying down when an injection is being given to me. I get lightheaded. One occasion I passed out in my local doctor's from a blood test when she put the needle in my arm, and anyway, But I discovered if you lie down on the doctor's couch while the doctor is giving you an injection, or the nurse, whatever, then you will not pass out that way. So, and if you also like kind of have your legs, have your two legs up as well, because that helps like with the blood flow back to your brain. So, you know, that's just a tip for some of you out there, you know. So anyway, that was grand. I had all that done, and so I felt then after I got the injection, as time went on, my ankle began to get stronger again, and I began to be able to walk on it better, and walk on it like more hassle free and more pain free. And up to lately, I've been walking on my ankle completely pain free. It hasn't been like giving away on me, because that's the way it was prior like to getting that procedure done, like, you know. It's been, when I'd walk on it, like, it would feel like it was giving away, like, you know. My whole leg, actually, from my knee upwards, actually felt like it was giving away, like, you know. So or up as far as my knee. I mean, my leg would kind of like bend outwards from under me, you know, when I be taking a step on it, you know, or even just standing on it, like. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, that said, you know, after I got that MRI scan and the injection, I was good. But then I noticed then a while after that, this thing starting to come into the bunion area of my foot. I'll just show you. That's the ankle that I had sprained. That's my left foot. Yeah, as you can probably tell, that's the ankle that I sprained. So you can probably tell that by looking at it, because it is a little bit, well, it's puffed looking. Anyway, after I got the injection, after I got the, sorry about this, after I got the injection done, a few months after that, it would have been a few months after that, maybe earlier, I got the injection and the MRI scan last November 2011, and I think it might have been at the beginning of this year. It was definitely a bit earlier this year. I noticed a tingling sensation starting to come around the bunion area of my foot here. Now, this tingling sensation is the type of sensation that would come and go, like, you know. At the moment now, I don't have it, but, you know, it could come now. It could come back like any time, you know. It might come like a few times a day, and it might just disappear might just fade away for a while, then it would like come back again. So anyway, I decided to go and see this. I went to another person to get an opinion about this, because I initially thought, you see, first of all, sorry if I'm getting a bit mixed up here, but when this tingling sensation first came on me, I didn't really think anything of it, you know. I just thought to myself, you know what, this is not serious, like, you know, this is no harm. But, you know, when I realized, up to like lately, after so many months of having it on and off, like I'd even wake up with it when I'd be in bed. Like I'd wake up in the morning times and I'd feel a sensation there on my foot, even when lying in the bed. Like, but anyway, I think when I first got it, I didn't really think anything of it, or I didn't really think enough of it to go and get an opinion on it as to what it might be. So lately, there now up to last week, there when I noticed I was still getting it, I decided then I decided then just to go and get an opinion on it from a different person. So I did that. This person like is a chiropodist and also a podiatrist. So anyway, I so I went to see that person, and that person told me that I could have I could have a nerve being pinched somewhere, around my foot, around that area there, a nerve being pinched, which probably is like causing that sensation. Oh yeah, and another thing is, see, I do also have to wear these special orthotics, because I have, unfortunately, I have very, very flat feet. I think I have one of the flattest feet that you'll see. Because if I didn't have these orthotics, if I didn't wear these orthotics, I would end up that I'd be in like tremendous pain with my feet, and I would start getting pains up into my back. And what this person I went to see told me to do was try walking around without wearing these in my runners or shoes for a while, and see if that tingling sensation that I have goes away. And that way then we will know if these orthotics are the problem or not. But yesterday I tried walking around. I went out for a while yesterday into a shopping centre not too far away from me, and I spent a while walking around there, and I maybe about an hour or so, and I walked around without wearing these, and it didn't seem to have made any difference. I still have the tingling sensation with or without these. But anyway, not only that, when I was with this person, they were moving my this person was moving my big toe on the foot that I'd sprained my ankle on, upwards and downwards, because I'd told her about how all this had started, and how I'd injured that foot, and she noticed that I had limited movement in my toe joint, as to compared with the big toe on my good foot, on the one that I did not injure. But anyway, that was grand, and so I think that was about last Tuesday or something like that, or maybe Wednesday, something like that, when I went to see this person. But I remember the following day, I felt my foot just flared up again all of a sudden, just like that. It just flared up again all of a sudden. Went back to the same way it was before. It feels like unstable when when walking on it, like when taking a step, feels like the foot is going to give away, like, you know, and my leg like bending out from underneath me, you know, around my knee area, you know, and also my, I notice foot like kind of turning outwards, you know, like that a bit, or you know, just like that a bit, about that much maybe, you know, when I be walking, you know, not the whole time, but you know, like now and again, like, you know, and I did all them things before, exactly the same symptoms. Now, what I'm guessing that might be the cause of that, I'm not saying it is, I could be completely wrong, but I think there's two possibilities. Number one, the injection I got last November in the sports clinic, it was a steroid injection that could have worn off, and it could have been just a coincidence that it just happened to wear off soon after I went to see that other person about this tingling sensation that I had on the same foot. Or two, maybe when that other person was moving my toe up and down, maybe that had aggravated something inside of my foot. I don't know. You know, as I said, I could be completely wrong. You know, I'm not saying that that I'm right on either of them two things, because I am probably not. So I'm not going to say that I am. So don't get me wrong or anything like that. But you know, for anybody out there that's watching this video, if you have any opinions as to what this might be, or for anybody out there that has sprained an ankle or even sprained any other joint in their body, whatever, in your body, whatever, you know, please just give me your opinions on any problems that you might have had following that sprain, you know. So, you know, and also, like, if you'd like to rate, comment and subscribe as well. So, alright, well, okay, well, bye for now, and peace.